In this video, we're going to talk about how to prevent these kind of losses. We can see here a trader who was trading short. He was selling here 3 times while the market was pressuring so much up. And then the second thing is he was then starting to buy because he realized it was not going down. And then he says to himself, if something's not going down, it's going up. And here's the solution to that. The pattern is always a higher low. So once the market, we can see here the market, what happens here, the market is structuring higher, or what actually happens here, it's very aggressive because the market should have done, like went down here, but it didn't. And what happens is that the market will have a hard time moving itself. So just because the market doesn't go down, it doesn't mean that it wants to go up nicely for us to trade. It's more likely, where can I see the market move nicely? For example, when we can see the market structure up, I think like small goals, just as this high here, or like this high here is, I think, enough. So because of this, I think the trader was trading here long, and I think it's okay, but he didn't consider this line as take profit, and was still aiming here for these highs, as we see here with the blue lines. So usually, here's the thing, I have also a second picture, what will show us like to make this all a bit more easier, because I think this is a bit hard to see. Here we can see it a bit way more easier with the market structure. Once the market structure is pushing up, this is the pattern that I would wish for you to see, because we can see here literally that the market does here higher lows, and once it does here these higher lows, even though the market is tending very shortly down, I would not consider making here the short trade. I would also not considering making the long trade. First of all is, I think, to have enough experience by looking at the market enough that the market is literally tending up. So because of this alone, just when the market is here, not trading at all, except we can see enough pressure. So when looking more to the right side, we can see the trader executed here the trade. He lost one time. The second entry was here where my mouse is, for example. I'm just gonna draw this one so we can see this here. Entry was here. We can see the market does here a higher color switch, so red and green. The market does here a higher low. Stop placement down here. If this would be $100 of risk, we can see here a nice $700 or $800 of take profit until this line here. But instead what the trader did, he was even trading higher here, up here, right? So this is the power also of the risk reward ratio. So we can see here with the violet line here, this was the anchor VWAP. So time and price are the candlestick bodies. Along with that, I think, is to identify the market goes up. And with time and volume, the anchor VWAP, just placing it on the low, we can see how aggressive it's cutting up. And because it's cutting so aggressive up, I think it's not that good to exit here to trade. I would rather maybe like let myself just the market go more down, because the market is normal that it struggles at the top. The trader was entering the trade very nice. I would expect that the market is going way more up, higher than that. But what I want to tell you is actually that when the market does a higher low, it means that the market wants to go up. It doesn't matter how shortly the market goes. It's most likely once the market did it, it's hard to go short. Check this out. Red green is here. The next red green color switch is here, and this is higher than before from here to there. We're talking about a bigger structure when the market does it like this. It doesn't matter when the market does here a lot of smaller structures here like that, for example. We're talking about like this bigger structure here. So from here the color switch to here the color switch is higher, for example. Now I can select any color switch of red and green, and when the red and green is like very small, and my take profit could be 5 times of the amount where to place my stop loss. This is like something where I have an advantage what I want to have for my trading. So my risk reward should be always minimum 5. Keep in mind, it's not always about reading patterns like here I have a higher low and this is because I'm doing the entry. It's more like looking to the left, where do I have something I can aim at? Because the market is aiming always at highs, such as here. Now we can see here the market is structuring from here to here higher, right? So it makes sense for me that the market wants to push more up. So entry here, stop placement down here, and then making sure I have 5 times of the amount of this white line. So 1 time, for example, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times is more up, for example, right? As we just saw. So we will have that risk reward ratio of 5. It means that if I risk $100, I want to have $500. So if I lose 7 times in a row, I would lose $700. But if I win 3 times out of 10 times, I make $1,500 minimum. And now with the $700 of loss, that's still $800 in profit. And this is, I think, very beginner friendly for the beginning. Trading the demo account, very profitable in the beginning, seeing that it works for one very well. And of course, gaining experience. I think this is the most important thing for the beginning. I hope you could take something out of this video. Go to tradewithjd.com/training for a full trading strategy. You get also there my trading journal. I hope it will help you out. Wish you all love. Good trades. JT out.